Biafra.
The last time people from eastern Nigeria tried to break away and form an independent country called Biafra, it led to a civil war between 1967 and 1970. Today in Abuja, a small number of southeasterners are trying again. Their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has been imprisoned and charged with criminal conspiracy and intimidation. His supporters say it's because he's fighting for independence. They believe under the new government led by President Muhammadu Buhari, a Muslim from the north, things are getting worse for southeasterners.
The south is mainly Christians, while the north is many Muslims. We are not together. We don't share the same values. That's why we want to be alone. We are being marginalized. If you come down to the east, you don't have good roads, bad universities, you understand. After upon graduation, no job.
Kanu's detention since October without trial has sparked the recent protests.
There have been several demonstrations like this calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and for parts of the southeast region to break away from Nigeria. Several people have been killed and injured. Military commanders are warning that any efforts to what they call try and dismember the country will be crushed.
The government has defied 3 court orders to release Nnamdi Kanu, his supporters say.
Nigeria is one country. Even the person who championed the cause of Biafra before said Biafra was dead and buried. And if you look at the leaders of thought from that part of the country, they are not part of this agitation.
Human rights activists say they're worried about the government's handling of the protests.
This is the government that said, I am presently a repentant Democrat. And the indices of a democracy is the rule of law, separation of powers, independence of the judiciary.
These protesters say they won't stop demanding Nigeria's breakup.
We're doing everything we can, legally to realize Biafra. That's what we're doing today. And we'll continue to do so.
The independence movement doesn't represent the entire southeast, a region of more than 12 million people. Complaints about neglect do exist, but some say those gripes can be addressed without splitting up Nigeria. Yvonne Dege, Al Jazeera, Abuja.